Hey you guys, JMan37X here bringing you another channel update video. This one should be pretty short. There's just a few kind of minor-ish things that I wanted to talk about. I haven't done one of these in a little while, and I kind of like to keep you guys kind of in the loop as to what's happening here on the old channel here. So just a few. None of them are really connected, but just some things I'd wanted to bring up. First off, we have a big live stream, big-ish live stream, at least for my standards. 8-hour live stream coming up on Saturday, March 17th from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. This is in celebration of, one, hitting my first Twitch payout milestone, which we've since surpassed quite a lot thanks to some very generous people in chat, so thank you everyone for helping me reach that. As well as hitting 275 followers, which I had kind of announced during the face reveal live stream, that once we hit that I'll do a room tour. So probably about halfway through the big stream, kind of depending on how things are going, when people are there, stuff like that. Might be a bit later on. We'll do just like a little room tour. It's not gonna be much. It's pretty small room. You can kind of see the most interesting thing right back there is my shelf full of kind of just like gaming decorations and stuff, but get a bit closer look at that and kind of see everything else about the room, really. The room tour I'll probably upload separately at a later point, so no worries if you can't make it, but I do highly recommend you guys check it out and drop me a follow. I really appreciate it. We're doing quite well, at least I think, on Twitch, for considering I'm still a pretty new streamer. I'm doing a lot of Faster Than Light, which you'll see you should see the background in this video. So if that's something you're interested in, that's kind of my new main game that I'm switching to, for now at least. I'm still waiting on Llama Lana 2 and Epic Battle Fantasy 5, to name a couple of games that we're waiting on to come out. Those are going to then kind of take priority. And as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I did Binding of Isaac a lot in the past, so as new updates for that game come out, or new things that Edmund makes, certainly expect me to be covering them in the future, because I am all about that guy's games. What else? Oh yeah, also Risk of Rain 2 is definitely what I'll be playing a lot with friends, so if any of those interest you, definitely drop me a follow. I appreciate it as always. I just want to kind of also talk about the sort of lack of videos recently. I've been very busy with college recently. I'm on break right now, and hopefully before break's over I'll be able to kind of get a bit ahead again with some more SteamWorld Heist videos, because I think you guys seem to like those well enough, at least. It's pretty much just tiding me over until some of the other games that come out, such as, again, Epic Battle Fantasy 5. I might have said 4 earlier. I meant to say 5. And Heart Fourth Alicia is another game that I'm planning on covering a lot. But for now, we're doing SteamWorld Heist due to request of a longtime viewer, Fabrizio. A lot of fun, also. I really do enjoy that game. I'm planning on getting a capture card soon. That's also something I want to talk about. So I'll be doing a lot more Switch and, like, old game-related streams, but also that opens up the possibility for that stuff in videos as well. So if you guys have any suggestions, for other games to play on the big live stream, because I forgot to mention that, sorry about that. I'm looking for other games to play. Right now I'm doing, mostly thinking about doing the Minecraft with the new Thaumcraft 6 version. They're still working on that mod. I absolutely love Thaumcraft, so we'll be doing that for a while, but I'm also looking for some other games, possibly maybe FTL or Slime Ranch, or just some other ones that I'm thinking about. If any of those or any other games interest you guys, let me know. I won't have the capture card by then, but within a couple months I should have a capture card. And if there's any games that you guys want to see me stream or do videos of on the Switch, let me know, because that's going to open up a whole new can of worms for me, finally getting a capture card. I have a lot of old systems and stuff, so it's that's going to be a real treat, I think. So definitely stick around if that's something that is interesting to you. But yeah, as for the videos, I'm going to try and get some more SteamWorld Heist videos recorded before break's over, at least, just to try and kind of get me going again, and hopefully I'll be able to try and maintain it a little bit better in the future. And also, I've decided I'm not going to be uploading as many stream uploads, as many like stream highlight things. They're really long, and I can't imagine most people, at least on YouTube, are too interested in watching those kind of long, raw, like live streaming sessions. There's still some games that I will. Binding of Isaac is definitely an exception. And stuff like Risk of Rain 2, when that comes out, I'll probably upload those as well. And yeah, it kind of goes on a case-by-case basis. But largely I'm going to try and stop. But that also doesn't mean I will probably be, when I do start doing videos again, I will probably be slowing down my upload schedule somewhat. I would guess around twice a week I'll be able to upload, roughly. Maybe 3 times. It depends on how much I'm able to actually keep up. As big games come out that I'm looking forward to, like I keep mentioning, Epic Battle Fantasy V. Once that game comes out, I would expect up to, or maybe even more than 4 times a week. That game is going to be huge. I'm going to be covering everything about that game. I'm going to be going crazy with it. Because with Epic Battle Fantasy IV, it did very well for me, but I think it would have done even better if I didn't. I just took way too long to finish that game. Like, not gameplay hours necessarily, I'm fine with that, but the fact that the uploads were so spaced out and I had a lot of breaks, so it ended up taking me over like a year or 2 at least, I can't remember exactly, to end up, you know, for the end of the series to happen. So that's kind of something I want to avoid. I want to get, you know, I want to get the momentum going early, and I want to keep it going until the game is done. And I will also be streaming the videos and live streams I do will be separate. So I'll be doing probably more traditional, you know, safer strats on videos. But in the live streaming, I'm going to be a bit more experimental with how I'm going about playing the game, and trying to kind of learn about the game as I go through the live. So if you want like first time reactions, you're going to want to see the live streams. But the ones I upload on YouTube are most likely going to be a bit more informed, we'll say. At least that's the idea. So I'm going to be a little bit more informative and a bit more kind of like on the ball. I'm going to know more what I'm doing in the videos. So that's my plans for that game. And from kind of my upload schedule in general. But for now, I would expect videos twice a week or so. And yeah, that'll probably change, like I said, as big games come out. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, this kind of felt big when I read the email, but I realize now it's not that big a deal. Fullscreen, some of you guys know I've been partnered through Fullscreen over 4 years now. They actually dropped me a couple days ago. They didn't say why. I sent them an email, and all they said is, by request of YouTube, by YouTube's request, they had to drop some channels. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm really not sure. But either way, you know, it's in the contract that either party can drop at any time. So it's, you know, it's all fair. Me getting everything remonetized through YouTube was like 3 clicks, because my channel is, you know, it's not big by any means, but it's big enough at least that the process was pretty much instant. And so I'm really I'm not losing out on much. If anything, I'll probably be getting, my payouts will probably be a bit bigger now, because Fullscreen won't be taking any of the cut anymore. The main thing that might be a problem is losing access to some of the music libraries, but I'll see if I can get that figured out. But yeah, really, it shouldn't change anything for you guys. I just recently like bulk edited the descriptions to get rid of the Fullscreen thing. I don't think it'll change anything for you guys. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know. It's been it's like, I think a week over 4 years or so. Like, this is very close to our 4-year, to the fourth, or like a very slightly over the 4th year that I've been partnered. So it's kind of big news. I just wanted to let you guys know about it. But yeah, I think that is going to just about do it for this video. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my Twitch.tv channel, like I said. A lot of FTL. I'm starting to do, I always have been. I stream typically every Friday with my buddy Sacred Survival, Mr. Ichigo 9000 for any old-time viewers. We recently started just doing some like vanilla Minecraft on the newest snapshot, just for fun. We've been joined by one of my college friends, actually. He's pretty funny. In the past, we did a lot of Terraria. We've done some Don't Starve Together with viewers, which has been really fun. And in the future, we are planning on doing Stardew Valley multiplayer. That's going to be very exciting. That actually might be something that I will upload to YouTube, because it'll only be once a week, so, you know, it won't be that much. And I'm very excited for Stardew multiplayer. And then, you know, if there are any other big multiplayer games that like that to come out, like Risk of Rain 2, we'd probably stream together as well. So, and in the future also, we do plan on doing Starbound, which we've done in the past, but it's grown a lot since we've last played, needless to say. So, yeah, if any of that sounds of interest, feel free to check out my Twitch and drop me a follow. Any sort of support on Twitch, I always really appreciate. I have a ton of fun streaming on Twitch. I gotta be honest, I absolutely love Twitch. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube because that's, you know, it's what I've known best. But Twitch is definitely a huge competitor for me, at least, as far as kind of what I like to spend my time on versus like YouTube versus Twitch. Twitch is really fun. I have an absolute blast. People in chat are always so nice, and I love hanging out with you guys and chatting live. So, yeah, like I said, feel free to drop me a follow if you are so inclined. And, but yeah, that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope to see you guys soon for some more SteamWorld Heist and I have an old stream that I did with Cass. Not old, but it's like a couple weeks old. And we'll have a new one. So we'll have some more Cass and John plays coming up in the future as well. So, yeah. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later.